From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou, and joining me in studio right now from Vero Neuropathy is Dr. Josiah Fitzsimmons. Dr. J, great to see you once again.
Thank you.
Now, recently I talked to a friend who has neuropathy, and it was really a very scary situation. It frightened them when they found out about it because it really has changed their life. The biggest concern that they had was, is this condition fatal? I mean, it hurt that bad. They were wondering if it was fatal.
Yeah, and it's a very serious question.
Yeah.
It's a very serious condition. You know, neuropathy in and of itself, I would say, no, is not fatal.
Okay.
But I will say it can have fatal consequences on your quality of life. You know, the #1 cause of bankruptcy in America is healthcare costs. And so when you have a condition like neuropathy, it's a progressive degenerative condition. It's really going to impact your overall quality of life, your ability to do your habits, your ability to just enjoy life, to be able to make a living, to be able to be mobile and do all sorts of different things. When you start to lose mobility, when you start to lose feeling or sensation in your hands or feet, when you don't have the muscle strength that you used to, when, you know, stepping on Legos for a, you know, someone is normally very painful, but stepping on Legos with neuropathy might as well drive the stake, you know, through the bottom of your foot. And so neuropathy, like I said, can just have a very serious condition from enjoying the, you know, basic things like dancing or going on a walk or all sorts of nice activities that you really want to enjoy. And so that's the biggest thing with neuropathy, is that impact on quality of life.
Okay, now if someone believes that they are suffering from neuropathy, they're experiencing some of those symptoms you just talked about, and they haven't sought help for their condition yet, how can you just inform them? How can you assure them that you can do something about that?
Absolutely. You know, the #1 thing, you know, if you have numbness, tingling, aching, burning sensations in your hands or feet, or you're having balance issues or hypersensitivities or muscle weakness or any of these signs or symptoms that could be neuropathy, the #1 thing you do is just need to get evaluated. We have 11 different doctors in our clinic in West Des Moines, right off of Mill Civic and 50th Street. And so we want to do a full evaluation. We do all different tests, assessments, figure out what's going on, what's the cause condition, what's the level of sensation loss. Neuropathy is a progressive degenerative disease. It's going to just keep getting worse and worse and worse, harder to do anything about it. You can see on the screen, this is a demonstration of one of the medical device equipment that we use to actually help regenerate the blood flow into the hands, into the feet. We need to recreate the coating around the nerves, decrease the inflammation throughout the body. You know, like, neuropathy doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to get fixed overnight. It's going to take some time, and the sooner we can get on top of it, the better.
Now, that device that you just saw going on, the lady that was there that you strapped on, that really, you know, it is almost magical, because it really does wonders, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we had a guy who literally hadn't felt his feet in over 20 years. Couldn't feel the gas pedal. His wife had to drive him around.
You're
couldn't
kidding.
do his hobbies
I never thought
anymore.
about that.
You know, 6 weeks into care, he felt his feet for the first time in 20 years. Come an hour and a half one way to our clinic. Right now, our furthest person comes 6 hours, you know, one way. So the impact that this can have on your quality of life, of getting your life back. And like I said, our goal isn't just make you feel good for a few days, weeks, months, or even years. We want to get this corrected and then help you maintain that health for the rest of your life.
Now, a lot of this treatment, we saw that you were in the office there. Can any of this treatment be done at home?
Absolutely, and I'm so glad you brought that up. The equipment that we utilize in the office, people get to keep forever. They get to take home, they get to use from home. There's not all these additional reoccurring costs forever and ever with our program, because we want to set them up for the rest of their life. And 75% of the program they can do from their own home, so it makes it very easy. You can watch TV, you can eat breakfast, you can read the newspaper, you can do whatever basic activities while getting the treatment right from the comfort of your own home.
And the first thing we need to do is we need to find out whether or not, what level, I should say, your neuropathy is at, the stage it is at, and you have a special going on right now. Take a listen to this.
Absolutely, yeah. We have all different tests that we do on the front end, 8 different tests. Meet with one of our doctors, come in over $200 off special with Iowa Live to come in, meet with one of our doctors, do a full evaluation. We're in network with Medicare, we're in network with most all major insurance companies. We'll do a free benefits check of your coverage. After that $37 special, we'll know what the next steps are, what the cost is going to be. You'll have met with one of our doctors. A very transparent process to figure out what's causing this condition. How do we get on top of this progressive degenerative condition and get the best results for the future?
Okay, 515-335-VERO. That's the number to call, 515-335-VERO. If you call that number today, how soon before you can get them in?
Great question. You know, typically we get someone in within 48 hours, really depends on the schedule. Again, progressive degenerative condition, once you're over 80% nerve damage, we might never be able to get full recovery. And so the sooner we can get someone in, the sooner we can get on top of this condition, get the treatment started, get an evaluation, figure out exactly what's going on, the better for long-term results.
Yeah, but the bottom line is it may feel like it, but neuropathy is not fatal. But you can correct it. You can get relief from that severe pain, that debilitating pain that you're experiencing right now.
It's a great way. Like I said, Lou, you're not going to specifically die from neuropathy, which is great news. But unfortunately, we've had so many people that wish they were dead because of neuropathy, and that might be worse. And that's the difficult thing, is dealing with these people, with people. But that's also the most rewarding part of my job, is to help people, you know, and give them hope. And you don't have to live this way. You don't have to just keep pushing through every single day. That's, you know, the most rewarding for me and all of our other doctors, is to help people overcome these health challenges and really live the life that they deserve to live.
Get your life back. 515-335 Vero is the number to call. Dr. J, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having me.